welcome back to another YouTube video, and we're going to be playing Log Bait with the Hero Knight. Okay, hopping into our first game here, and we are against Mascara. Let's go Princess at the Bridge to get some early chip damage, and he has Fisherman in the Warrior Giant, so it's gonna be a Warrior Giant deck. Okay, our Inferno Tower is gonna clear up that Warrior Giant really well, and then let's go Goblin Barrel, he just fireballs it. Okay. So let's cycle our skeleton to get to the evolution sooner and see what he does. He also cycles skeletons, and then he cycles his ghost. I'm going to cycle my hero knight here to defend the ghost very well. And let's see what else he does. Let's cycle a princess in the other lane, and he logs it. Oh wait, now we can just go Goblin Gang in the Goblin Barrel since he just used a log. And then pop the Hero Knight ability to distract the Hunter and the Princess. Oh, wow, wait. That's so much damage. Wait, that's almost tower down. Oh, wow. That's crazy. Let's see what that... Oh, he just fireballed my king tower. Okay, so he basically gave up. And I'll see all of you in the next game. What an easy game to start off the video. Okay, we are in our next match here up against Lopez 503. Let's cycle our skeletons and then cycle a knight to defend his knight that's coming to our tower. He doesn't have the hero knight, surprisingly. He also has the demolisher, so I'm guessing it would be a drill deck because goblin drill decks usually have the goblin demolisher. And he also has oh, he has electro wizard. That's interesting because drill decks basically never have electro wizard. And he has the battle ram. I'm pretty sure this is some kind of weird bridge spam deck that has the demolisher and knight for some reason. Let's see what other spells he has other than arrows. His only spell might be arrows, which is kind of good for us, and Princess locks onto the tower, so he's forced to demolish her. We can just go for a low Inferno Tower here to defend both the Knight and the Demolisher. Oh, the Knight's walking towards our tower. Okay, he gets 2 hits. That's not that much. We can then go Princess at the bridge, and he also has Hunter. Our Inferno Tower will clean up that Hunter nicely as well. Let's see what else he wants to do. I think we can just go Goblin Gang at the bridge to apply some pressure to him. And he goes Electro Wizard. We can defend that cheaply with just the Evolved Skeletons, which is nice. Okay, I'm gonna cycle a log, and he goes with a Battle Ram. Oh, I shouldn't have cycled that log, because then we would have been able to reset the ram, so that it didn't get a charge on our tower. And one of the Barbarians locked on, but we popped the Knight ability to get it to lock off the tower. We can get a nice Evolve Barrel, and the left side gets lots of juicy damage because he arrowed the right side. I'm just gonna cycle a Princess in the opposite lane, and he does have P.E.K.K.A, so it is like a P.E.K.K.A bridge spam deck with the Demolisher. He hunters on my Goblin Gang, we could just log it, and the Princess will take care of the rest. He Electro Wizard's on the left side, so now he can't go Electro Wizard on our Inferno Tower. That's gonna defend the Electro Wizard. And the Inferno Tower just fries the P.E.K.K.A. I'm then going to apply a lot more pressure. And he does have the Fireball, which is his second spell. I'm going to cycle a Princess again. And he now goes in for the Evolve P.E.K.K.A. I haven't seen too many Evolve P.E.K.K.As because it kind of like dropped out of the meta after all those nerfs it received. And we get a bit of chip damage on the left side from the puppets. And once again, he uses the Electro Wizard on defense in the other lane. So he can't Electro Wizard our P.E.K.K.A. I mean, Inferno Tower. And we defend the right side also pretty well, though we do take some Demolisher damage. Let's go for a Goblin Barrel, and we get a lot of damage again. Oh, that's basically game over. He let those goblins get so much damage on his tower. Rocket will be able to take the game now. Let's just log just in case we don't want to accidentally sell the game. And that is a very nice win. Okay, we're up against our next opponent. Let's go Princess at the bridge to get some early chip damage, and he has the Electro Wizard. Let's defend it with some skeletons and a log. So Electro Wizard Witch, I'm not too sure what this could be, and he has a Hog Rider, so this is definitely some kind of homemade deck. And then the Knight will clean up that Witch very nicely, and then we can go with a Goblin Barrel to apply even more pressure with the Knight as a tank. And he arrows it. Wait, if he lets that go, we can pop the ability to get a lot more health, and then that would be so much damage. He's forced to go with a whole bomb tower on that. And we took like basically half his tower so far. So let's see what else he wants to do. Let's cycle our skeletons. Oh, he firecracker to get some chip damage off the skeletons. But now we can get our King Tower activation from the firecracker. So defending those Hog Riders will be much easier now. He puts the witch in the middle so he can't rocket that sadly. And then he goes in with a Hog Rider, but all we have to do is go in with another Inferno Tower, and then we need just a Knight for the Evo Witch. Oh wait, that Evo Witch is spawning a lot of skeletons. I'm going to go with Evo Skeletons just in case. Let's go with another Goblin Barrel, and then a Princess. He goes Bomb Tower, which kind of blocks our Princess. We could just log that firecracker away, and it should get 0 hits. Wait, how did that firecracker get a hit? It was on 1 HP. Okay, Supercell, fix your game. He also has a bowler, which will be kind of annoying because we have a lot of splash in our deck. I mean, swarm cards in our deck. He goes with a Hog Rider other lane for some reason. Oh, but the bowler targets those free skeletons and then gets a connection on the tower. But now, since he just uses Zap, we can get a very nice Evil Goblin Barrel Goblin Gang off. And then we distract the Bomb Tower with our Knight ability. And then our Princess locks on. Nice. Princess gets a lot of juicy damage there. We could just go in with another Goblin Barrel here, and he gets an Evil Firecracker on those 2 skeletons. Okay, this guy is kind of annoying. And that Evil Firecracker is still alive, but our Princess is able to take care of it. Okay. 2 rockets will take it, but I don't really want to risk it by going in. By trying to cycle 2 rockets. I think we should just try and get some more Goblin Barrel damage, then we can go with a singular rocket. Okay, he goes in with a Hog Rider Firecracker, but we defend that very easily. And, oh, I think a log... No, we still need a bit more damage. Let's send in another Goblin Barrel. Uh, okay, that's enough for a rocket. And we take another easy win. Okay, in our next game against Amir CR, let's go Princess at the bridge, get some chip damage. And he has the Evil Valkyrie. Oh, he looks like he has a bait deck kind of like mine, except he has the Valkyrie and the Ice Spirit. This deck might not have the log and might just have a bunch of uh cards that... Oh, never mind, he has the log. Oh, we mistimed the skeletons. So the Dark Goblin gets 2 hits on our tower. But then we can go in with another Princess, and that is 2 hits. Very nice. Okay, this guy's already emoting on me, so we have to make sure to beat this guy. He also has the cannon. And he sends in another Goblin Barrel, but we get a positive elixir trade by just logging it away again. Let's go with a Goblin Barrel on the side this time and see what he does. And he also just logs it away. Oh, he also has a princess, surprisingly. I thought he'd have a bunch of, like, hyper bait cards, kind of. Let's cycle a princess in the other lane, and he goes in with his Evo Barrow. Oh, I didn't defend the left side, but that's actually a lot of damage. But now we can go in with our own Evo Barrow, and then send an emo to him as well. Wait, we popped the ability to make the knight get even more health, and look at all that goblin puppet damage. Okay, let's see what he wants to do. He goes with his princess to defend our princess. I'm just gonna cycle it an Inferno Tower to distract that princess for a bit, then we can go with our own princess to try and snipe that princess. Let's see what he wants to do. He goes in with his Goblin Barrel, but that should be 0 hits because we had the Inferno Tower there to help us. We send in another of our Goblin Barrel, and he mistimes the Evil Valkyrie, so we get some juicy damage there. Okay, he goes in with his own princess at the bridge, but we defend it. And he also goes in with a Goblin Barrel, but we also easily defend that. And he goes in with a Goblin Gang, but we still sneak in one hit there. We're up so much damage, I don't even think this guy can come back from this. And he cycles his log again, so we can just go with a Knight Goblin Barrel at the bridge, and I don't know what he has for this. Pop the ability to distract the Valkyrie, and we get a few, like, one Goblin hit, I think. And he goes in with a princess, but the Inferno Tower distracts it. He goes in with his Evil Barrel, but it only gets a tiny bit of damage, nothing too crazy. Then let's see what he wants to do. And he cycles his log again. What is this guy doing? I'm literally playing log bait. And then we get some juicy log value right there. He goes in with his Goblin Barrel again, but it's only gonna get one hit because we placed the Goblin Gang there, and then our rocket will take it. Okay, we are in this next game, and let's just cycle our princess again at the bridge. I love doing that play because it just gets us some easy chip damage at the start. He has Ram Rider and a Fisherman. Usually Fisherman would make me think of Royal Giant, but he's playing Ram Rider, so that's kind of interesting. Inferno Tower will just clean both of those up very easily. Let's go with a Goblin on the side because he might have the Barbarian Barrel, I don't know. Oh, he has a Balloon? Ram Rider Balloon, I don't really see that combo too often, and he has a Snowball, not a Bar Barrel. Okay, so we are forced to use a rocket on the balloon, which isn't too ideal. So he has a Ram Rider and Balloon, so an Inferno Tower is a good answer to both of those. So yeah, now he goes with a Ram Rider, but we don't have any um Inferno Tower for that since we used it on the last Ram Rider. So he gets a bit of damage there. But now we can go in with our Goblin Barrel since he's not back to the Snowball. And then let's pop our ability. And we distract the Mega Knight. Wow, he also has the Mega Knight. So he has Mega Knight, Balloon, Ram Rider. All of those I kinda need to use an Inferno Tower on. But I wanna save my Inferno Tower for the balloon, so let's go with a Princess and Skeletons to get our King Tower up. And then we can just go in with an Inferno Tower on the balloon since we saved it. Okay. Let's go in with a Goblin Gang as well to prevent death damage. And he has the Witch. If he goes out with it, if he goes with a Witch behind his King Tower next time, we can get a juicy rocket on the tower and the Witch. So let's just go with a Knight on the Witch, and that should be an easy defense. And he cycles in another Lumberjack behind the tower. And he keeps on going with these Ram Riders in the middle for some reason. He uses his sap, so let's go in with a Knight, Evo Goblin Barrel, and Goblin Gang. And he goes in with his Evo Mega Knight. Let's distract the Mega Knight from the final Goblin Puppet. And wow, look at all that damage on the left side. Okay, but this defense may be a bit scary. He goes in with his balloon all the way in the middle for some reason, making this defense much easier. I don't know why he keeps on putting all his win conditions in the middle, his Ram Riders and his balloons. Very strange. Oh, wait. Oh, we're gonna take a lot of damage here. Wait, please, please. Okay, we don't lose our tower, but we aren't down in damage now. Let's go with a Goblin Barrel, and he snowballs it. The Fisherman's on our Princess. I'm gonna go with a Knight on the Fisherman, Inferno Tower on the Ram Rider, and then let's go in with a Goblin Gang. Maybe we can get a cool Knight ability down. He just Mega Knights all of it. Okay. We can surround the Mega Knight with evil skeletons. And he goes in with a balloon. We can now Inferno Tower like that and kill the balloon very easily. And then we can go in with a Goblin Gang. Let's do the Knight to protect our princess, then go in with a Goblin Barrel. Wait, hold on. Wait, that's so much damage. Wait, Rocket takes that. Wow, we've been winning a lot of these games by just rocketing their tower at the end. Okay. And that will be the final game of the day. We have finally arrived at League 6 in ranked mode. And we get this chest. Let's see what we get from it. Okay, and a legendary. Let's see what we get. Okay, a goblet machine. Okay, thank you for watching and make sure to like and subscribe.